What is my favorite asset class? I'm Tim Diesel. I'm a commercial real estate consultant, and this video is specially for JT. He had a question not too long ago, and he asked, what's my favorite asset class? And I figured I'd make a nice little video and give him a lot of reasons, or give him a few reasons. I don't want to give you a whole lot because you'll be lost. Let me give you my top 3 reasons. Okay, number 1, my favorite asset class is retail. Retail is my favorite asset class for a couple things. The first reason is there's not as much competition in retail. Most new investors, what do they go after? They go after multifamily, and not a lot of them go after retail. So you have a lot more opportunity. Most of the time when investors are rounding up their syndicates or whatever the case is, usually it's not to take down a retail property. Most of the time it's to take down a 100 unit or 200 unit apartment building. So it makes finding property a little bit easier, because if you've got everybody fishing in the same pond trying to find a 200 unit building, it's going to be a little tough. So that's number 1. Reason number 2 is you can raise the value of your net worth, of your asset, of your property in retail faster than multifamily, hands down, faster than anything else really if you think about it, because the leases are longer, right? So let's say you get a restaurant in there like Cheesecake Factory. Well, if Cheesecake Factory signs a 5 or a 7 year deal, and that deal's worth $1 million or $2 million over the course of whatever, 5 years, maybe even 10 years, who knows? You can't do that in multifamily. It's just not possible. There's no way. Everybody signs for a year. Maybe you'll get a 2 year, but you're not going to get a 5 year deal. It's just not going to happen. Your leases are much, much longer in retail. They're almost expected. Most of the time, landlords don't like doing 1 year deals. That's kind of, unless it's a small space, unless it's 500 square feet or something like that, they'll let that go. On a 4,000 or 5,000 square foot space, they're just not going to let you do a 1 year deal. 3, 5 years, something like that. So the leases are longer and you have more money. And finally, the last reason why I think this is really my personal favorite, it's a lot less management intensive. Retail, everybody kind of takes care of their own stuff. They take care of their own permits, their own bathrooms, their own everything. Yeah, if the roof goes out or something like that, that's kind of your responsibility. But most of the time, they're all responsible adults, and they take care of their stuff and they take care of their business. You're not going to have a hard time chasing these people down for the rent. Most of the time, if they run a successful business, they're going to keep paying you. Well, what happens with apartments? If you manage enough apartments, you know that it's not always what they say it is, right? If they lose their job, they're going to be late on the rent. How are they late on the rent every single month? I have no idea. For some reason in apartments, worldwide, rent's due on the 1st. Everyone who rents is always late. I can never figure that out for the life of me. It doesn't matter what city you're in, anywhere you go, there's always going to be somebody who pays rent 3 or 4 days late. I have no clue. I have no idea. So that mentality is a little bit different. So you've got a way to make a lot more money in retail, and it's a lot less labor, and you've got more opportunity if you think about it. So I hope that was helpful, and if you guys have any questions on it, please just let me know. Thank you.